NFL.com.
Welcome to NFL Blitz Talk, your go-to podcast for weekly game breakdowns, top plays, and hot takes from around the league. Let's dive into the action.
Dan Orlovsky ranked the best National Football League quarterbacks based on 7 traits: arm strength, ball placement, mechanics, decision-making, pocket presence, rushing ability, and second reaction creativity.
These rankings considered current performance and expectations for the 2025 season, and focused on starting quarterbacks.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Justin Herbert lead the arm strength category, excelling at powerful throws into tight windows.
Joe Burrow tops the ball placement list for his precision and ability to put the ball where only his receiver can make a play.
Burrow also excels in mechanics, maintaining a consistent throwing motion even under pressure.
He leads in decision-making as well, consistently making the right choice in various game situations.
Burrow continues his dominance in pocket presence, creating space and time for himself effectively.
Lamar Jackson leads the rushing ability category, showcasing his speed and instincts as a runner.
Jackson also shines in second reaction ability, making plays even when the initial plan breaks down.
Jayden Daniels impressed in multiple categories, including ball placement, mechanics, decision-making, and rushing ability.
Other quarterbacks like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts also appear in multiple top 10 lists.
These rankings highlight the diverse skill sets of quarterbacks in today's National Football League.
The analysis emphasizes the importance of not only traditional passing skills, but also mobility and the ability to improvise.
Orlovsky considered various factors, including completion percentage, interception rate, and quarterback rating.
He also analyzed film to assess quarterbacks' performance in different aspects of the game.
These rankings offer valuable insights into the strengths and weaknesses of top National Football League quarterbacks.
They also provide a glimpse into the evolving nature of the quarterback position in the modern game.
The 2025 season promises exciting matchups and impressive performances from these talented quarterbacks.
Pro Bowl guard Landon Dickerson is believed to have a meniscus injury in his right knee.
Sources told ESPN about this potential setback for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dickerson is seeking additional medical opinions to determine the severity of the injury.
He will also learn more about the necessary course of action and potential recovery time.
The injury occurred during the Eagles' open practice on Sunday night.
Dickerson went down on a pass play and was unable to put weight on his right leg.
He was helped off the field and then taken indoors on a cart.
Brett Toth has filled in for Dickerson at left guard during previous practices.
Dickerson was listed on the injury report Saturday with a knee injury but was not listed Sunday.
At 26 years old, Dickerson is a crucial part of the Eagles' offensive line.
He was instrumental in Saquon Barkley's record-breaking 2024 season.
Barkley rushed for an impressive 504 yards, including playoffs.
Dickerson has consistently been a Pro Bowl player since 2022.
He is one of 5 guards to achieve this honor every year since then.
The other Pro Bowl guards include Joel Bitonio, Chris Lindstrom, Quentin Nelson, and Joe Thuney.
These players represent the Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons, Indianapolis Colts, and Chicago Bears, respectively.
The Eagles are hoping Dickerson's injury is not too serious.
They will rely on their depth to overcome any potential absence.
Stephen A. Smith believes the Eagles have the depth to manage this situation.
The team is optimistic about its ability to handle any setbacks.
Matthew Stafford did not practice on Monday despite being expected to participate in individual drills.
This was anticipated to be the next step in his recovery from an aggravated disc in his back.
Stafford threw 68 passes on Saturday at the Rams practice facility.
Coach Sean McVay said on Sunday he expected Stafford to participate in individual drills on Monday.
McVay stated that Stafford had a great workout and felt good on Saturday.
However, he did not feel well enough to throw on Monday, according to McVay.
The Rams did not think practicing was the right course of action based on how Stafford felt.
Stafford was seen in street clothes during practice, walking into a restorative and rejuvenation chamber.
McVay said the chamber is to help with recovery and is typical for their players.
He added that it was not specifically related to Stafford's back injury.
Last week, McVay emphasized that the Rams are being cautious with Stafford.
McVay also stated that Stafford would be available to play if it were the regular season.
The Rams will continue to be flexible and fluid with Stafford's return from his back injury.
They plan to take it a day at a time going forward, according to McVay.
McVay believes it is important for Stafford to get some work in, but not at the expense of the established plan.
When asked about surgery, McVay said it has not been discussed.
Alexander Mattison, running back for the Miami Dolphins, underwent season-ending neck surgery this past Sunday in Chicago.
Sources told ESPN that Mattison suffered the injury during the preseason game against the Chicago Bears after being tackled on a 21-yard pass play.
He was taken by ambulance to a local hospital where he subsequently underwent the surgery.
While this is a significant setback, sources also indicate that Mattison is expected to make a full recovery.
The Dolphins signed Mattison to a one-year contract this offseason, with the expectation that he would fill a short yardage role.
However, he impressed during training camp, demonstrating an ability to break big runs in addition to short yardage gains.
Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel acknowledged Mattison is a great example of a player whose performance dictates his role on the team.
With Mattison out for the season, the Dolphins have signed former Pittsburgh Steelers running back Aaron Shamklin.
Shamklin will compete with rookie Ollie Gordon II for playing time behind starter Devon Achane and second-year back Jalen Wright.
At 27 years old, Mattison has had a productive career, previously playing for the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings.
Over his career, he has rushed for 2,790 yards and 15 touchdowns.
He has also been a valuable receiver, catching 136 passes for 1,012 yards and 7 touchdown receptions.
This injury is undoubtedly a blow to the Dolphins, but they are hopeful for Mattison, his full recovery, and a successful return to the field in the future.
The team will now look to its remaining running backs to step up and contribute to the offense this season.
This information comes from various sources, including ESPN's Adam Schefter and Jeremy Fowler.
ESPN's Marcel Louis-Jacques also contributed to the reporting on this story.
Detroit Lions safety Maurice Norris is back with the team and in concussion protocol after an injury in Friday's preseason game against Atlanta.
Head coach Dan Campbell confirmed Norris is doing well, and they will take it easy with him over the next 10 to 14 days.
Norris was carted off the field and taken by ambulance after his head snapped back while tackling Falcons running back Nathan Carter.
The game was suspended in the fourth quarter after both coaches, Campbell and Atlanta's Raheem Morris, decided not to finish.
Players from both teams joined hands to show support for Norris as he received medical attention on the field.
Campbell explained that they communicated with the officials and agreed to take knees before the game was officially called.
Norris was transported to Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta for observation and regained feeling and movement in his extremities.
2 days later, he returned to the Lions practice facility after sharing on social media that he was good and thanked everyone for their support.
Campbell expressed relief and happiness to see Norris back with the team.
He acknowledged the fear and uncertainty surrounding such injuries, especially when the player is unresponsive.
Campbell mentioned his own experience with concussions and emphasized the difficulty of witnessing such incidents.
He described the situation as out of the norm due to the initial uncertainty about Norris's condition.
The Lions will continue to monitor Norris's progress as he goes through the concussion protocol.
The team is hopeful for a full recovery and will prioritize his health and safety.
Norris's return to the team is positive news after a frightening incident.
The support from both teams and the league highlights the importance of player safety in the National Football League.
Jermaine Johnson is ready to return to the field after an Achilles injury 11 months ago.
The New York Jets activated Johnson from the physically unable to perform list on Sunday.
This means he passed his physical and is cleared to practice with the team.
Coach Aaron Glenn expects Johnson to be ready for the season opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Glenn stated that Johnson is going through the necessary protocol to get ready.
The team wants to ensure he is healthy for the entire season, not just the beginning.
Johnson was one of 3 first-round picks for the Jets in 2022.
He suffered his injury in a Week 2 game against the Tennessee Titans in September 2023.
In 2023, Johnson had a breakout season with 7.5 sacks.
He was also selected to the Pro Bowl as an injury replacement.
His return will strengthen the defensive line, which has been missing Quinnen Williams.
Williams has been out with a strained calf since July 31st.
He is expected to return to practice within 1 to 2 weeks.
The Jets have 2 joint practices with the New York Giants this week.
Their annual preseason game against the Giants is scheduled for Saturday night.
This will be a good opportunity to see how Johnson performs in a game situation.
Titans running back Tyjae Spears is expected to be out for a few weeks with a high ankle sprain.
Head coach Brian Callahan confirmed this news on Sunday after Spears suffered the injury during the preseason opener against Tampa Bay.
Spears was seen leaving the locker room on crutches and wearing a walking boot on his right foot.
The injury occurred just before halftime when Spears caught a pass for a 13-yard gain.
Callahan had hoped for a more balanced rushing attack this season, featuring both Spears and Tony Pollard.
Pollard had 260 carries last season, significantly more than Spears' 84.
As a rookie in 2023, Spears played in all 17 games alongside Derrick Henry.
He rushed for 453 yards and 2 touchdowns, also catching 52 passes for 385 yards and a touchdown.
Spears missed 5 games last season due to 2 concussions, an ankle sprain, and a hamstring injury.
He was expected to contribute significantly in both the passing and running games, but was limited to 114 touches.
Callahan also provided updates on other players, including defensive tackle T'Vondre Sweat.
Sweat had his tonsils removed last week but will rejoin the team in Atlanta for joint practices with the Falcons.
Guard Blake Hance and center Lloyd Cushenberry III could also return to practice this week.
Cushenberry is currently on the physically unable to perform list due to an Achilles injury.
Rookie safety Kevin Winston Jr. has missed 4 consecutive practices for general maintenance.
Winston suffered a torn anterior cruciate ligament in September, but returned for this year's training camp.
The Houston Texans recently signed safety Jalen Mills to address depth concerns in their secondary.
This move comes after safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson sustained a knee injury during practice.
While Gardner-Johnson is not expected to be out long-term, his injury prompted the Texans to add Mills.
The team also faced another setback with the arrest of safety Jimmy Ward.
This is Ward's second arrest in 2 months, raising concerns about his availability.
Ward's first arrest was in June on a felony charge involving domestic violence.
His recent arrest involved a violation of his previous release order due to a positive alcohol test.
The National Football League is currently reviewing Ward's case under its personal conduct policy.
Jalen Mills brings valuable experience to the Texans, having played 9 seasons in the National Football League.
He was originally drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 7th round of the 2016 draft.
After 4 years with the Eagles, Mills signed a 4-year contract with the New England Patriots.
He most recently played for the New York Jets last season.
Over his career, Mills has played in 115 games, starting 91 of them.
He has recorded 59 passes defended, 8 interceptions, and 450 tackles.
The Texans hope Mills can provide stability and depth at the safety position.
The team will continue to monitor Gardner-Johnson's recovery and Ward's legal situation.
CeeDee Lamb was penalized after a referee ran into him on the sideline during the Cowboys' preseason game against the Rams.
Although Lamb did not play in the game, he was standing on the white sideline paint reserved for officials.
Side judge Anthony Jeffries collided with Lamb while following the play.
Cowboys coach Brian Schottenheimer expressed concern for the referee and acknowledged Lamb should have been more aware.
The Cowboys received a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
The Rams were also penalized for pass interference on the same play.
Referee Alex Moore stated that this type of forceful contact in the restricted area is rare.
The Cowboys did not dispute the call, understanding the white area is for officials.
Lamb was unharmed and seemed amused by the incident.
Joe Milton confirmed Lamb was fine after seeing him walking around.
Schottenheimer expressed displeasure with the Cowboys' overall discipline in the game.
The team had 11 penalties for 83 yards.
While Schottenheimer was understanding of penalties during plays, he was critical of pre-snap penalties and those like Lamb's.
He emphasized the importance of avoiding penalties in the National Football League.
Asim Richards, a backup tackle, was penalized for illegal formation on consecutive plays.
These penalties contributed to Schottenheimer's frustration with the team's lack of discipline.
Liz Loaza ranks Ashton Jeanty higher than Saquon Barkley in fantasy drafts.
This is relevant for the 2025 fantasy football draft season.
ESPN Fantasy provides a draft guide with rankings and projections.
This guide caters to both seasoned players and newcomers.
Resources include cheat sheets and player projections.
Various ranking types are available, including staff consensus.
Mock drafts are provided for different league formats.
Expert analysis covers undervalued and overvalued players.
The guide offers advice on late-round picks.
Statistical insights inform draft day decisions.
Discussions about players like Ashton Jeanty offer advice.
The guide addresses injury outlooks for key players.
Strategic guidance is offered for different league formats.
The guide is a resource for all experience levels.
The Philadelphia Eagles secured the top spot with an impressive overall score of 92.6, reflecting their strong roster, quarterback situation, coaching, and front office.
The Baltimore Ravens followed closely behind with a score of 92.1, boasting an excellent quarterback in Lamar Jackson and a strong track record in drafting.
The Kansas City Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes, secured the third position with a score of 89.5.
With Josh Allen at the helm, the Buffalo Bills earned a score of 87.7, placing them fourth in the rankings.
The Detroit Lions rounded out the top five with a score of 87.2, showcasing their strong roster and coaching staff.
The Green Bay Packers, recognized as the youngest team last season, earned a score of 86.2.
The Denver Broncos, under the leadership of Sean Payton, achieved a score of 85, highlighting their strong offensive and defensive lines.
The Houston Texans, having secured 2 playoff wins in recent seasons, earned a score of 84.1.
The San Francisco 49ers, known for their coaching prowess, secured a score of 83.5 despite recent roster changes.
With Jaden Daniels as their quarterback, the Washington Commanders achieved a score of 83.2.
The Minnesota Vikings, with a strong offensive core, earned a score of 82.4, while the Los Angeles Chargers followed closely with 82.3.
The Los Angeles Rams, under Sean McVay, scored 82.2 despite questions surrounding Matthew Stafford's future.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, with a strong drafting history, achieved a score of 81.7 despite some coaching uncertainties.
The Cincinnati Bengals, led by Joe Burrow, secured a score of 79.1, though concerns remain about their offensive line.
The Las Vegas Raiders earned a score of 77.9, placing their hopes on the potential of tight end Brock Bowers.
Both the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears tied with a score of 77.2, each with their own set of strengths and concerns.
It is difficult to keep up with all the fantasy football information published over the summer.
It can be challenging to remember every player you are interested in drafting.
This cheat sheet will help you stay prepared for your fantasy football drafts.
It is a curated list of players we have discussed this preseason.
It will help you make quick decisions when choosing between players.
You can use this to remember backup running backs or rookie receivers.
It also provides some late-round draft targets.
This cheat sheet is designed to help you succeed even without extensive preparation.
If you would like more information on these players, you can find it in our draft guide.
The cheat sheet includes sleepers, busts, rookies, backups, and value picks.
This printable resource aggregates rankings from various sources.
It is a convenient way to have all the important names at your fingertips.
You can use this cheat sheet to create your own customized league.
You can adjust the league size, scoring, and rules.
This allows you to play fantasy football exactly how you want to.
So print out this cheat sheet and get ready to win your league.
Derrick Henry nearly reached 2,000 rushing yards last season, just slightly behind Saquon Barkley.
Despite similar production, Henry is currently being drafted much later than Saquon Barkley.
This makes Henry a valuable pick in the second round of fantasy drafts.
Henry has a strong track record, finishing as a top 5 fantasy running back in 5 of the past 6 seasons.
Barkley has only achieved this twice in his career.
This draft list highlights players consistently targeted in mock drafts due to their value.
Henry is a prime example of a player being undervalued in current drafts.
While Henry is older and has a high number of carries, he consistently delivers strong performances.
Brock Purdy experienced a decrease in touchdown passes last season.
David Montgomery has been productive despite a timeshare in the Detroit backfield.
Tyreek Hill is looking to bounce back after an injury-plagued season.
The wide receiver position offers more security and production compared to running backs.
Mike Evans has consistently surpassed 1,000 receiving yards in his career.
Jacoby Myers is a safe pick at wide receiver despite a lower average draft position.
Several other wide receivers, such as Jordan Addison, Darnell Mooney, and Adam Thielen, are also undervalued.
Their average draft positions make them attractive options in later rounds.
The 2025 NFL preseason Week 1 showcased rookies and off-season acquisitions.
Several teams had standout performances from new players.
Chargers defensive tackle Jamari Caldwell impressed with a sack and 4 tackles.
Undrafted cornerback Eric Rodgers had 2 interceptions, including a pick-6, for the Chargers.
Saints rookie quarterback Tyler Shough had a mixed performance, throwing a touchdown and an interception.
Bears rookie receiver Luther Burden had 2 catches for 29 yards.
Dolphins rookie quarterback Quinn Ewers struggled in his debut, going 5 of 19 with 2 lost fumbles.
Steelers veterans Juan Thornhill and Brandon Eccles made impactful plays on defense.
Jaguars' second overall pick Travis Hunter had a quiet debut, playing both offense and defense.
Broncos wide receiver Trent Sherfield stood out with 73 receiving yards and a touchdown.
49ers backup quarterback Mac Jones had a mixed performance, with a 50-yard completion and an interception.
Chiefs rookie left tackle Josh Simmons looked promising in his limited snaps.
Cardinals backup quarterback Jacoby Brissett threw 2 touchdown passes.
Jets quarterback Justin Fields led a touchdown drive in his only series.
Packers first-round pick Matthew Golden had 2 positive plays in limited action.
Titans cornerback Cameron Ward rebounded from a slow start to lead a touchdown drive.
Cincinnati Bengals running back Chase Brown showcased his versatility in the preseason opener against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Brown turned a simple check-down pass from quarterback Joe Burrow into a significant gain, highlighting the potential of the Bengals running backs.
While the Bengals offense is built around Burrow and the passing game, the running backs play a crucial role in making the offense dynamic.
Bengals assistant coach Justin Hill emphasizes the importance of pass protection and receiving skills for running backs in their system.
He stresses that being a viable option in the pass game is essential for success in the Bengals offense.
The Detroit Lions, who led the league in points per drive last season, also led the league in receiving yards by running backs.
The Bengals ranked 14th in that category last season, demonstrating an area for potential improvement.
Chase Brown is the featured back this year, supported by rookie Tajay Brooks and veteran Samaje Perine.
Brown has been working on improving his pass-catching skills during the offseason.
He trained with Drew Lieberman, focusing on refining his receiving abilities against top competition.
Brown understands the importance of being prepared for any pass from Burrow, recognizing Burrow as one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
When evaluating running backs, Hill prioritizes pass protection and the ability to contribute on third down.
He emphasizes the need for running backs to be more than just runners and contribute in various situations.
Tajay Brooks, despite being a prolific rusher in college, prides himself on his pass protection and receiving skills.
Brooks is comfortable with the Bengals' offensive style, which is similar to what he experienced at Texas Tech.
He enjoys both protecting the quarterback and making plays as a receiver.
The Bengals recognize the potential of their offense with increased production from the running backs, regardless of how it comes.
They aim to maximize the contributions of their backs, both on the ground and through the air, to enhance their offensive potency.
The 2025 college football season approaches, and NFL scouts evaluate prospects.
This report highlights 12 schools with significant draft talent.
Penn State seeks to maintain the national championship within its conference.
Quarterback Drew Aller returns for his senior season after considering the NFL.
Scouts observe Aller closely for consistency.
Penn State boasts a strong running back duo and potential Day 3 players.
Clemson aims to rebound after a weak 2025 draft performance.
Defensive tackle Peter Woods and defensive end T.J. Parker are top prospects.
Quarterback Cade Klubnik enters his 3rd season with high expectations.
Oregon has added several impactful transfers.
Tight end Kenyon Sadiq is a potential first-round pick.
Texas has significant talent, including quarterback Arch Manning.
Linebacker Anthony Hill Jr. is a potential first-round pick.
Alabama features offensive tackle Kadion Proctor as its top prospect.